Or this is where we put in, I guess, an advertisement.
To Moosehead Lager.
Moosehead.
Guinness, please sponsor us. We would love some Guinness sent to us for free.
That'd be Diageo. You have to talk to Diageo.
Mr. Diageo. A boopy and a pappy.
Papa de poop. Shoopa de poop.
It's Blood Feud with a sheep.
PvP.
Player versus player.
Like combat?
Yeah.
Oh, if things get too hot and they fight?
Yeah.
Oh. It's never happened at our table in
Never
3
come
years.
up. I think if it came up, though, I think we'd be fine with it
Yeah.
if the context was right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
vote again. It has to be something worthwhile story-wise and potentially not something that just ends in a PK, possibly.
PK.
Player
Party kill.
I'm a player, but
I'm very behind. I'm
I think like
fish out
member
of watering
Yeah.
for the listeners at home when I really just don't know the fucking lingo like you youngins here. PK.
sorry, I just I only get
It's
that
a
lingo from Sword Art
DAP.
Online.
DVDA.
Definite, very definitive annihilation. Assassination.
Anal?
DVDA.
Yes, yes, precisely. But in all seriousness, where did we leave off?
Hello, yes, it is me, your friend and contact in the Denisabur.
John DeFranco.
I am from the same city you are.
There is an estate just outside town that has rumored to have multiple magical relics and artifacts inside of it. And there is a specific magic artifact that I need from the basement vault. His 50th birthday is coming, and he's going to throw a masquerade ball. He has trained his pet falcon, Ramesses, to carry around a key on its neck. We don't know what that key opens.
Who is going to smuggle the ferrets in to distract the falcon?
We could do the cake.
In the cake? What's our exit plan?
You walk around the manor and you find a single wrought iron gate sealed shut tight.
Talk with DeFranco and see if there is somebody that can sort of discreetly drop a ladder off. I found some intel on the artifact. It came from a tomb, a cursed tomb. It's been a recent find.
Cursed? Oh my.
Apparently people are coming changed when they come in contact with it.
Hold on a minute. Is there something in the center of my cake? Is this cake moving? And then, ferrets start bursting out of the cake in every direction, and people are screaming, and the hawk goes fucking insane.
I just want to make a dive at this bird and just like snap the key off its neck.
Alicordia would like to, if she sees you grabbing the bird, she's going to run over and is like, give me the key.
The two of you find a staircase, just a simple marble staircase that heads down into the basement. And the two guards who brought the painting down have not yet reemerged. And you see that they're closing a big kind of vault with one of the big spinny things for a bank behind them. And they look at the two of you and they say, hey, you shouldn't be down here.
Clock him in the face back down the stairs.
Lord Harbuckles, please show me the rest of your illustrious collection.
Oh, I would love it if you came and met my curator.
Now, I have no idea that the curator is knocked out, do I?
And then go over to the locked door, the bank vault door with the key.
The door swings open and you enter the lobby of what looks like a bank. And there's but one person sitting there.
Alicordia brandishes her sword.
Our security is fantastic, and you'll never get out of here with that artifact. And you see a very long, very wide hallway, completely unadorned with any items. It's a long key-shaped room, and at the very end there is a single stone plinth, and upon it sits a shield that is literally glowing.
Scotty.
Did you just bump your funny bone?
Oh,
My whole arm is vibrating and numb, and it hurts so bad.
Oh, dude, you are not having good luck with this table.
Feelings coming back to my hand. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm good.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rod, and I play Alicordia de Sueno, a human rogue.
My name's Clark, and I play the half-elf cleric Losion.
I'm Steven. I play Shun, an emo halfling ninja.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I'm your gamekeeper for the game.
So, yeah, Alcordy's doing like the
Do you know
checker traps.
what this relic actually was?
Nope.
No? Okay. I mean, yeah, is it fair to say we both check for traps since he told us to check for traps?
11.
13.
The pattern of the tiles on the floor doesn't look like a straight, like, sometimes it's square and sometimes they're one
Offset.
line offset, one side. And it looks like the tiles can be potentially depressed or pressed in. You can tell people have pressed them in the past. And it's 4 straight horizontal rows stacked one on top of the other, and they're offset so that if one is right on the top, the next would have 2 below it, and that one would just have 1 below it, and kind of the offset T kind of pattern. The top row is offset to the right, the next to the left, to the right, and to the left, and in descending order from top to bottom, it's 10 tiles wide, 10 tiles wide, 9 tiles wide, and 7 tiles wide.
How long is the hallway?
400 meters.
Half a click? That's
Yeah.
almost half a click.
Yep.
That's far. That's like
It's a very, very long hallway. Probably on purpose.
time for a Naruto run.
Like, if you had to guess, you'd think that, like, give me nature. Give me nature, both of you.
It's a 2. I failed on that one pretty good.
3.
You're a little turned around. You're downstairs. You've gone through a couple winding stairways. You don't know what way direction you're facing. Lotion, you make your way up to the 2nd floor.
What do we see in the hallway? Are there any more works of art in the hallway?
There's some beautiful religious works of art. There are things that you think were, like, at one point important relics of the church, like a goblet that one of the living saints drank from, the silvered tongue of Saint Stephen the twice martyred.
Did you hear that, Steven?
I did.
Lotion goes, oh.
A very, very old book that you realize is like one of the more original copies in Telebos of the Book of Suffering.
Yes. Lotion is, oh my. You'd think he would be much more ecstatic to see these things, but he's almost maybe feigning it a little bit,
Mhm.
right? He goes, oh my.
Your host does not notice as he prattles on excitedly.
This is probably the oldest copy of the Book of Suffering I've ever seen.
It's the oldest fake I've ever seen.
Is it? That's right. They say that there are translations in here that have been changed throughout the years. So there's actually a different meaning to the words of the scriptures within this book. They would. The church would love to study it,
I'm not surprised.
but it's part of my private collection, and they cannot.
Fantastic. And of course, the silver tongue of St. Stephen. We all know that story very well, don't we?
Yes, no need to say it out loud.
I hate all of you.
From time
so
to time, we
much.
say it on St. Stephen's Day.
One of my favorite times of year.
Of course, yes. Oh, I love the pies.
Can I still see little brother Grimm from here?
No, he stayed downstairs.
Oh, so I can't see him from where I am? Okay. There's not like an... Okay.
That's more like if you need a distraction later. He's going to pull the table
Yeah.
leg out from where the copy machine is.
Yeah. Looking forward to this. Okay. Please lead on.
There's like a Rosetta Stone kind of thing with like old celestial and dwarven runes. Push. Modern. The common tongue.
Okay.
It's actually a shopping list.
Okay. Please lead on, Lord. I cannot remember this guy's... Harbuckle. God.
He leads you through the manor, and he pops his head in, and he says, "Ilaria, I have... Oh, heavens!
Oh my. I say, upon the rack. What happened? Oh.
My curator has been assaulted."
Oh no.
And he puts his hand on his shoulder, and he says, "We must inform the guards."
You're right. I will go do that right now. Wait here. You tend to her, Lord. What am I rolling?
I'll give you advantage if you remember the name in 3. 2, 1.
Harbuncle. What's the check?
Deception.
Okay.
You're not going to go get the guards. Are you?
That's a big old 2-0.
Are you?
I'm not actually getting the
Okay,
guards.
then yeah,
no.
deception.
No, well,
I don't know what your plan is.
it's a big old 2-0 plus whatever. I don't need to add anything to that, do I?
No.
No.
He
Okay.
goes into the room
Okay.
and he's just like, oh dear, oh heavens, oh no, oh no.
And I slowly shut the door behind him. And then I walk down the hall looking quite pleased with myself. And then as soon as I'm at the top of the stairs and I can see the goblin, I go,
Nice. Very nice.
You hear the sound of knuckles cracking from all the way across the room. And then just the leg of a table gets pulled out and coffee slams down and it's all over the opulent dress of some rich lady who screams again. And someone in the background goes, "Is it the pirates?"
Nice.
And the guards. Dick fell off! You can see this panic in the guards' faces. They have just finished disseminating coffee. They have just restored order and control.
Lojan
And this
cries
crowd
out.
is just like,
Lojan cries out, I think there's more ferrets! Like,
This is beautiful.
absolute chaos.
hope that guy buys you guys some more time. We're going to flash over there while I think what to do and all this
Yep.
more extra pandemonium.
We flash back to the...
The two of us down in the hallway.
So, like, do you know what to do?
Yeah, you go first and I'll follow you.
You hold up. You're the rogue here. You're the thief.
You're a bouncy ninja. Go do your thing.
So the weird tiles are... Some of them look like they've been pressed more than others. Actually, once you pry them up, you can definitely tell that certain ones have been pressed and the others have never been pressed before. And it looks like one of them was pressed more often than the others, maybe twice as often. And you can see footprints in dust beyond them, and you can tell, you feel like maybe you have to do something to these tiles.
Are there any, like, arrow slits or spiky holes coming out of the ceiling or the sides?
Oh yeah.
What
Oh,
does this
Okay.
It looks like the
Painting
hallway is
look
so
like-
long so that if you tried to jump it and run, you would have to get through about 300 more meters of arrow traps.
That was why I asked how long it was.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
No, you can make an investigation check though.
Oh sure.
Can Elacorte do, like, basically take a couple of minutes and then, like, really study this thing?
Yes, absolutely. The rule for that mechanic in D&D is you can just take a full solid 10 minutes and sort through, and I'll give you just everything you'd get with successful checks.
Yeah.
But that takes 10 whole minutes.
Could I?
And I don't know that you got that much ferret energy in you.
Well, unbeknownst to us, a new distraction has been started.
Probably not 10 minutes worth, but maybe 5 if you're lucky.
Yeah. Well, she obviously is checking this thing. Wait, doesn't she have advantage on these kind of checks?
Okay, so
Oh, well, she's got double proficiency with stealth and thieves' tools. Well, obviously there's some type of pressure plate and it's going to do something, so she needs to study that. Because she doesn't want to get killed. She's actually not very good on the healed hit point range.
yeah, it just goes down the hallway, and then there's just those two tiles that don't, or that have something on them.
They have circle symbols on them.
Are these symbols in a language either of us recognize?
They are a circle.
You said symbol.
Yeah,
added.
the
So I
circle-
thought,
the circle
okay,
symbol.
is that,
Circle
okay.
looks like
it's
a
a symbol of
limits.
a circle.
And those are the only two that have nothing on them.
Can
They're all
No, like the
blank,
dust.
and none of them have dust on them.
None of these ones do. Okay.
These tiles are cleaned regularly.
on account of the blood? Yeah, and the curator guy is not going to tell us anything.
Yeah, he keeps track of items that come and go, but he doesn't actually know the solution.
And I guess there's no way to use, like, the thieves' tools to be able to disarm the trap.
You can try.
I think that's the way that she wants to go. She wants to disarm this trap.
Yeah, give it a try.
Okay.
Pretty high check to disarm a trap with multiple, so at least higher than 20.
Okay, so what would that fall under? So I would have double proficiency.
Did you open a new bag when there's an open bag right behind you?
I like them fresh.
Nice.
The fresh chips.
So double proficiency, and then what would I be rolling here for? He's like
Thieves' Tools is sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Okay, cool. That is a 15. That was a 15.
As you pry these up, you can tell that some of them have been pressed in more than others. Some of them have more use than others.
For the listeners at home, Rod is doing crack cocaine. That's why it's like crack cocaine.
It is crack cocaine.
Just crunching this crack cocaine down.
Oh, these are the ones that have clearly been used a lot more. And the one with the really, really big hardcore X is more used than any of them.
Okay.
So where should I go?
I don't know. Interesting puzzle because I don't solve puzzles.
We'll cut back to Lotion while you guys figure on the puzzle.
I'm looking at all the pandemonium happening downstairs. And I'm like, this is going pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
This is going pretty good. Excuse me. And then I zip back down to the door that I closed, and I quickly open it and go, guards are on the way. And I walk in with him. Is she unconscious or is she conscious?
Unconscious.
Okay. I know this isn't going to do anything, but it's really just more for show. I lay my hands on her, and I say, if you live through the flesh, you die. Cut away the anchor of the flesh and free your soul, for pain brings providence. And I cast, what I say was, spare the dying.
Yeah. She
Spare the
stabilizes physically and her breathing becomes more regular and says, the mercy and honor of the Ilmatari cannot be overstated. You've done such... I don't know what I would do if I lost her.
Thank me not. Thank me not. But, yes, the guards are searching the grounds, and we'll be up here momentarily to ask her questions. We should just sit tight, or I can go make sure they're coming here quickly. You wait here.
Okay.
And I leave the room. Is there anything in the hallway I can prop up against the door?
Oh, absolutely. There's tons of just like fertility
Thrildos?
Yeah, big, heavy stone thrildos.
Okay.
For the audience at home, a thrildo is a 30-pound plus dildo.
And once you hit 80 pounds, it becomes a what?
A kildo.
Oh, right, of course.
Of course.
I am going to try my best. I'm going to have a little prayer to cast guidance on myself, and then try to move one of these great big things against the door to stop them from... This is also assuming that the door opens into the hallway and doesn't open into the room. That'd be another Naked Gun thing, I'm sure. Okay.
That would be funny. But no, it opens into the hallway. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a strength check.
Bloody hands, this thing's heavy.
There's so many stone statues all over the place, and like you find finally just like a chair that you can shove in under the handle, and you go to grab it, and it turns out it's like heavy metal, and it's like
Fuck.
Everything here is so impractical.
I failed miserably. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna cut back to Alicordia and Shun.
Yes, we have a puzzle in front of us, and Scott has laid out what looks to be a computer keyboard in front of us in the tiles. It's very large, and we have a stick that we can poke them with. Now, we have managed to derive that the letters we had to do, essentially, the code is password 1. And Scott, that's not okay.
What? It's safer than just password.
He does have a point.
It is a strong password.
No.
I would argue not, because there is
Google
no
would
shift.
argue yes.
There is no shift key here, which means that there is only lowercase letters, which automatically makes it weaker. So
He's right.
Maybe it auto capitalizes the first letter. You don't know.
I don't know. But anyways,
Maybe the shift key hasn't been invented yet. Steven. What do you think about that, Steven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steven.
it's like an old typewriter. They have to, or like the old machines where like they literally have like the uppercase and lowercase and have to like switch out
The Gutenberg printing press?
Anyways,
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
not a
Everyone knows
typewriter,
that.
yeah. That's why it's uppercase and lowercase letters.
They used
Fun
to keep the...
The case that was up top was the capital letters, and the lowercase was all the not capitalized letters.
What did they call them before that?
Letters.
But so, in-game wise, Chantal Accordia here. Yeah, I mean, we gotta like push them. I don't really know what, but like, I don't know. I'm usually like a pretty lucky guy, so like maybe I could just like, I'll just like push them. I know I have to push that one twice, so I'll push it twice when I get to it. And he just grabs a stick and he pushes in password 1, but obviously everything's blank, so like you don't know what it is. But we solved your puzzle, okay?
No, that part I'm fine with. The part that I took offense was that you went, I'm pretty lucky, it might work out. And then you proceeded to purposefully punch in things very strategic. There's no luck involved in that. You solved the puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in game wise, there's no like
That's
they
and
don't
that's,
see the letters.
That's why you got the face. I was like, so you actively solved the puzzle, but you're telling me that this is going to be random luck that Chin presses the right things? Because there's got to be a role for that.
But there's nothing in game for them to go off of. We've solved your puzzle. That's what it is.
Yeah,
we
but-
know the order to push.
but
That's the order he pushes. It's
now
not
you're-
a strategic push necessarily.
Now we're just getting.
If that's what they cut out, what they leave in must be pure gold.
They're going off of the depressions that she found when she brought the things up.
Yes.
We're just
But there's no way of telling the order based off of that.
we're wasting and splitting time here arguing about this. We figured it out. We poked the buttons.
Yes.
I
You
was just-
solved the puzzle. You pressed the buttons. It's successful.
I was just trying to have a nice way to make it fit nicely into the story and use a lucky character who is like halfling. Halflings are lucky. Moving on. We type in your shitty password and we go past. You wanted me to express my disdain for it, Scott. You asked for this.
It you hear all of the spears and arrows go ka-shunk and like recede further back into the wall.
Oh yes, we've cocked and loaded them now.
You make your way down to the end of the very hallway, and there is a shield. And upon the shield, there are 3 pictures, each occupying a third of the shield. One is of a beautiful raven-colored raven.
If that's what they cut out, what they leave in must be pure gold.
One is a sleek, sexy, panther-colored black panther.
Panther-colored Black Panther. Beautiful.
And one is of a coin that's midway through being
Is it
flipped,
coin colored?
and you can't tell if it's heads or tails. It is the color of coins.
So a raven, a panther, and a coin being flipped.
Now, Losian is not there,
No.
but meta, the panther has meaning to him.
I
Is it because
kind of
he wears-
assumed each symbol had something to do with one of us, just because.
Is it because he wears Sex Panther? Made of real bits of panther.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Actually, the thing is, Losian doesn't even know what the panther means. Not yet.
Yeah, I assume Shun would be intrigued by the coin flipping.
You can't tell if it's gold or silver. It looks like maybe one side's one and one side's the other.
For delivery, take an inspiration die. That was good delivery. That was like a Norm Macdonald thing.
Thank you.
Things mean other things, you know.
Everyone make in the room, obviously, so just the 2 of you. Make a perception check.
I almost rolled a d12.
That is a 21.
It's also a 21.
Interesting.
Wow.
Very odd.
2 characters rolled a 21. Wow.
As you look at the coin
Wow.
and you change your angles, and it almost seems like when you move your head, it moves with you.
Ooh.
Not in the lame 3D picture way that we did in the 90s, but in like a this is a magic thing. It's cool way. Looking at the raven, you see that the raven actually has a knife in its
Beak. Claws.
in his foot.
Footsies.
His foot, and it's holding it like blade back, so it's like tucked away, like an assassin's.
Interesting. Well, we've got to take this and we've got to go. We probably don't have that much time left.
How big is this shield approximately? Like full
Normal
size shield,
size.
like,
Yep. Full on
like as big as
normal-
Shun, basically.
Yeah, like full on normal, like
How tall is Shin?
the triangle shield.
3'2", like he's
Mark
short.
that, mark that down in your notes so you can remember it for later.
I just picked that arbitrarily.
There you go.
But he's how tall is
No.
a full grown halfling roughly?
Roll for Chungus.
Scotty,
Big Chonga.
you tracking? Thank you.
3'6".
Well, no, because he's a young halfling still, so I want to
Oh.
go on the lower-ish end of.
Halflings are average about 3 feet tall and weigh about 40 pounds.
Okay, so then he'd be like 2'8". No,
That's called
16.
It's 210.
Yeah, 210.
You pick the shield up, and it goes. "Wah!" No, it doesn't. It feels warm to the touch, and it feels nice in the hands of whoever picks it up.
That would probably be Alcordia because she's
Yeah,
5'4" and can lift the shield, so
Yeah,
she'll grab
It
it.
doesn't feel heavy.
it's not that I can't lift it.
And it's
it's
their
just
size. Yeah.
Unwieldy.
I understand.
It does not feel heavy the way you would expect a shield of this size made out of steel to feel.
Okay. Can I strap it to my back?
Is it still glowing?
All right.
Yeah.
Start booking it back down the stairs. We don't have much time. We have to go now.
Yeah, that thing's like
But
glowing.
You
though.
just
It's gonna
put it on your back.
We untie the dude too.
You run down the hallway, and as you start running down the hallway, you hear
I don't like that.
Just keep on
Perception check.
just keep on booking it.
Oh,
if
what
you're
the
going to do it
pick is?
while you're running,
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Damn. 19.
You think the trap is rearming itself? Probably book it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Booking it.
Run.
You make your way back to the lobby of the bank type area as we cut to Lotion.
Who's pathetically trying to move one chair about 10 feet down a hallway, but is struggling to do so. Do I finally get a chair up to the knob?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay. Is he securely trapped in there?
Yes, yes.
Until jams it under there and then the door opens inward and it's
I
like
already double checked that this door opened into the hall and not into the room.
that's not how doors work.
This building is not built to code. There are no codes.
Nice, very good.
Well done. Then Lotion quickly starts running down the hall, down the stairs. What's the pandemonium like?
It's mostly died down.
Oh boy.
The coffee
Oh,
trick was
boy.
enough to cover the very lengthy process of moving the chair. If you would have succeeded on your athletics check, it probably would still be going on. You took a while up there.
Okay. Can't just go down to the basement.
You're gonna have to create some sort of distraction when they come back up.
Okay. I look at the Grip brothers.
Oh, I've killed 3 gods. Oh, I hid them. Lifts the tablecloth and there's bodies under there. And little Grip stole 26 silver from people's pockets.
I go, okay. This is not the worst. Think. Okay. You two. So one of them is the ambassador, right?
Yeah.
Is posing as the ambassador and
Big Grip is. And also Lee Trench,
right, and Lee Trench.
who
This
has
is-
been there the entire time.
Okay. You guys need to go right to the front door. The 3 of you need to go inside and start an absolute drunken brawl together.
With each other?
Yep.
Right in the doorway.
Yep, you can hit the guards too if you want.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Just make sure it's towards the front of the manor and the front.
Front.
Because we're going out the back. That's where the ladder is, right?
Yes.
All right. Yep. You tell me when. Hey, little grip. Hey, genetic brother, twins.
I'm
To the
watching.
front door.
I'm watching the door, and as soon as that door opens, I go now.
Okay. They're standing there. And they're looking at you, and the moment you go,
Oh no!
he looks at you, gives you the thumbs up, punches Lee Trench, and immediately breaks his neck and kills him. You got a nat. You got a nat 20.
Oops.
My dick fell off!
Oh dear.
So he literally goes, all right. And the guards go,
Wait. Is he dead or is he in saving throws?
I think he's dead.
Okay, never mind.
I think he's straight dead.
Lotion just
Oh dear.
Doubled his HP in one go.
Well, that's one way to get a lot of a guard's attention. Keep it going.
Little grip looks at you like, and then he just starts punching the corpse.
Lotion. Okay, I need to roleplay.
Look back what you said about the Lord of the Manor.
Lotion looks quite like his face drops, and he drops to his knee next to Lee Trench, and he tries casting stay death.
Spare the dying.
Spare the dying. Thank you.
Please give me a performance check.
Crap. 4.
Okay. You're trying desperately, but whether it's you just don't care enough about Lee Trench or
This
maybe
mysterious character that's been there,
That's
present, but has never said a
is
word.
the deepest, richest backstory of all of us fades into obscurity, and you just can't muster the faith to bring him back. But you do create quite a scene in the process, and everyone kind of gathers around this distraction, and Little Grip looks at you while healing him and goes,
I swat his hands away and I go, no. I think we need to arrest this man. And I point at the Goliath and I wink at him. And then I
he
kind of
winks back. And he goes, I submit. And then as the guards are binding his hands behind his back, he kind of looks at you and he goes, oh no. As the guards start taking him away.
I didn't actually submit. Wow. Okay.
Like he rolled a 2 on his intelligence check.
Oh,
And he was like,
God.
oh, I see the plan here. Yep. I'm going to go along with it.
I'm going to jail.
I've been arrested. They're going to find out I'm not an ambassador.
Okay, how many guards are going with him and how many guards are left in the manor?
Well, everyone is watching this scene. So pretty much all of the guards by this
Okay.
point, with the pandemonium of the night, are just fucking watching this as 4 guards lead him off.
Okay, I slowly step back towards the door and I creak it open and I'm like, guys, what's going on down there?
The 2 of you would be at the stairs by this point.
oh yeah, for sure.
Shun would have like his like very light robes on underneath this like blow up costume he's wearing.
Are you saying you strip?
To cover the shield from glowing.
You strip your clothes off? Stephen, what is that?
It's like a tube of lipstick. You just spat on your cock.
But yeah, I want to cover that shield, and then, I mean, I'll roll stealth to not be seen as we leave, because.
No, I think the crowd's pretty distracted by the recent murder.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I'm just gonna give you that one. That's
We
the
do
thing
that.
that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, we
you're,
just started booking it towards the south.
you're
Okay.
riding a nat 20 out to the back. Let's see if there are any random troops of guards that spot you. I'm gonna roll. With disadvantage, you're gonna roll a group stealth check. The highest will cancel out the lowest, and we'll take the middle as the threshold you have to beat.
That's a 1.
I have disadvantage because I have scale mail. I rolled
You're not wearing your scale mail.
Oh right.
So roll again, so that because we don't know which was which.
I'll just go with I rolled them separately, so either way I rolled terribly the first time.
What'd you get?
3.
1.
9.
Okay. That's bad. The guards start chasing you towards the wherever you're going. Where do you go? What do you do?
Well, we can't go straight to the ladder. Well, I suppose we can just try to outrun them. What's your movement?
25.
Good
I
chance.
can also
30.
fight,
How
depending
many,
how many guards there are.
There's how many guards chasing us?
5.
Oh, we're outnumbered. No.
That's, yeah. Alacordi does not have enough to boot. She's got 3 hit points.
We either try to lose them in the maze again. Or-
I don't think we have the better odds in the maze. I think we go for the ladder and just get out of there.
And then pull the ladder over because it's a rope
Yes.
ladder, right? Okay. Then that's Lotion goes to the ladder as fast as you can.
Okay. You had a bit of a head start. So let's say to cross the moat, we'll make it 3 turns. We'll just do general group athletics checks. And we'll see if they're able to catch you before you get there.
3 checks.
Yep.
These are athletics.
Yep. Or roll twice more, Rod.
Okay, so
18, 5, and 16.
0,
You drown.
18, 17.
Nat 20 on my first roll, plus 1, so 21. And 6. And then 7. Started off strong.
Lotion. And he's crying out as he's drowning. Not like this. Please, not like this.
With a nat 20, I think as you start to drown, Shin lands in the water next to you and just pulls you up.
Okay.
Tracks you that turn. No turn were they able to match or beat your overall average. So at no point were they able to gain any ground on you, which means you get to the little outcropping of earth with the ladder that you can just climb up. Because it's a ladder, no checks required, you can climb to the top. But as you get the last person up to the top and over to the other side, they're starting to climb up. What do you do?
I have a short sword, I cut it.
Do you cut it when they're low or when they're high?
When they're high.
About halfway, yeah.
And off into the night you doth go. You have successfully stolen this shield. Congratulations. You
We
have
did
lost
it!
only 2 of your compatriots. And not even really.
Yeah.
Poor Big Grip. He didn't deserve that.
I mean, we might be able to bail him out.
The Denny Subaru would probably go get him.
Good point. Now, as for Lee Trench,
Pour one out for Lee Trench, everybody.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. I'll tell you all about it when I see you.
we run in slow motion with tears running down our eyes as we cry and run.
No, you just cry and run.
We all cry.
We weave through the town to get back to the
Back to the tavern?
But also like making sure that the shield is good and covered.
And
With like your shitty robes. Like, because they were all big and whatever.
I mean, he took his clothes off. It's very concealed. He had a whole costume that it's now wrapped in. You make it back to the inn.
Shun's also, he was so relieved to be out of that costume.
You make it to your room in the back, and the shield is just thrumming with energy. All 3 of you can hear it almost audibly going.
Lotion examines it. Sorry, let me get the popcorn out of my mouth.
Call it what it is, Clark. It was a dick.
Pretty thick and chunky cum.
And he looks at it and he sees the panther.
Cottage cheese.
And his eyes go wide. But he doesn't say anything. He goes, This is the artifact? This is what we got?
Perception check.
Well, I'm assuming it is.
Well, it's what we got.
It was in the basement and had so much security around it.
I don't know. It's the artifact.
18.
The eyes feel like they're following you around the room. Perception check.
15.
A crow lands in the window and begins cawing.
What is this?
Lotion looks up at the crow and goes, and he kneels and kind of does like a little prayer or a little moment of meditation. He kneels, he closes his eyes, and he does say an ill matter prayer, even though he knows it's probably not ill matter. So he kneels, and he says quite with a lot of apathy, it's very flat, set aside the cup. Thirst will trouble you no more, ill matter provides. But he doesn't feel anything. But he does know that something happened. There's something about this shield and something about the panther and something about the crow.
Make a wisdom save for me.
Save?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be high. That's 23. And I have advantages against being charmed and cannot be put to sleep if that's what you're doing.
No, there's words that kind of just form in the back of your mind as you're saying your prayer. All you hear are the words,
We the damned.
That's it? Just we the damned?
Mhm.
We!
and you don't know like where this. It sounds almost like a voice from outside of you. Like you look around for a moment to think, did your friends say that to you?
No, okay. Lojan snaps out of his meditation and goes, did one of you just say something?
No. You literally just kneel down.
Did you guys just hear anything?
No.
It's been totally silent.
Yeah.
With the exception of Shun's loud breathing, yes.
I don't breathe loud. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god.
No, it's not a thing. Wouldn't breathe heavily.
It's called a joke, Steven.
I'm just saying canonically, okay?
Shun, your pocket feels heavier.
Shun reaches into his pocket.
My dick fell off!
There's a coin there, and it has heads on both sides.
Tamora?
Just generic.
Okay, generic.
Any
generic
any
coin.
normal coin. It's just a two-faced coin.
Same as what's on the shield, I'm assuming.
No,
No.
the shield is a head and a tails coin. One side is silver, one side is gold. This is a two-sided, gold-headed shield or coin.
Flip it.
You flip it. You catch it. Both sides are tails. Alcordia, what are you doing right now?
Now, this job was kind of set up by John DeFranco, right?
Yep.
So she goes, all right, stay here, guard the artifact. I'm going to go get DeFranco.
No, getting the shield wasn't set up by DeFranco. It was just a mysterious benefactor.
He's the
DeFranco
one,
helped
but
us do
no,
He's
something.
the one who connected her to the benefactor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was connected through...
Yeah. She's in the Denny's War. She's
Gotcha.
in the gang.
The
So.
three of you hear the sound of a crow flying off. It grabs your attention, particularly Alicordia. You turn and you watch it fly away. You look at the shield and you think, this is the person who set me up with this contact. I should go talk to him. I should show him this blank shield. For there is no longer a crow, and there's no longer a panther, and there's no longer a coin. And while the three of you weren't looking, the images have disappeared.
Interesting. She still leaves to go get DeFranco.
Fantastic.
Lojan touches his wrist and touches his cheeks. But he looks very disappointed.
Fantastic. You're kneeling there and you're praying. Visibly all around you, the three of you see this. I know you actually, Alicordia left, but Shun sees this. Dark necrotic energies from the air starts to coalesce on your body as you gain bonus HP.
Oh, false life. It's an action. It lasts for an hour. No concentration, which is nice. Bolstering yourself with a necromantic facsimile of life, you gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary HP for the duration.
What are you doing?
I stand up, and my eyes are kind of rolling back just a
What was
little bit, and
that?
I'm sweating, and I go, I don't really know. It's a bit of a mystery to me.
That was kind of weird.
Well, you think that's kind of weird.
And can I add... Oh, one more thing. Can I say this? You notice that my holy symbol, which is the two hands that are bound by cords, has morphed. It's just, maybe not morphed, but is
No more.
warped. Just a little bit.
Into a panther.
No. But it's just a little warped now.
Oh, okay.
Shun, you fall on the ground because your brain is screaming at you. You don't know why everyone in this inn is yelling at you all at once. You just know that it's overwhelming and you cannot control it and you don't know what's happening. And you look at Lojan, your friend. What are you thinking?
Me? I'm thinking, this is not Ilmater. This is something else. Am I going down an evil route? Am I going down a holy route? Am I becoming a bad person?
How do you respond to words that he didn't say out loud but you heard in your mind?
Am I slightly like focused on Lojin, kind of drowned out the others a
Pretend
little bit? So now
we're blending the rules of how your power works in this
Yeah,
particular
yeah.
instance.
And I go like, I mean, you seem like a pretty chill dude. So I mean, you know, like, I don't really know about any of the gods. I'm not really here watching. So like, you
Lojin
know.
goes, wait, you heard me. You heard my thoughts.
Well, no, you just said that, didn't you?
That was in my brain. No, I didn't say anything. That's my inner monologue.
I don't know. I definitely heard you say it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do it again.
Meow, 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 meow.
No.
I mean, this is baffling to your allies.
Mm.
It doesn't make any sense. At the same time, you feel power coursing through your body. You feel like someone could punch you and you'd be like, yeah, I'm fine with this. Yeah. We cut to Alacordia. You're making your way through back alleys heading towards the hideout of the Denis Sabur. When out of the shadows, a man happens to be walking by in the opposite direction, and you can tell he's obviously a cut purse. Not someone you recognize from any of the gangs. And it's obvious just from a look that he doesn't know that you're affiliated with the gang either. And he sees a back alley, and he sees a chance to make a quick buck. He pulls out a knife, and he says, Give me a coin purse there, young miss. You shouldn't be walking in these streets alone, you know.
Do you know who I am?
I don't care. And he goes to attack you. Roll an attack for me.
14.
You, out of nowhere, faster than you've moved before, dodge out of the way of his attack. And you normally would, try your best to stab for something that looks like it hurts. And as your arm is thrusting forward, part of your brain goes, there's a real sensitive spot right there in his neck. If I hit it, I think I could harm him so much more. And the direction of your hand changes at the very last moment, and you cut an artery in his neck. And he drops to his knees. You have somehow become more precise in your ability to target enemies' weak points.
Is that a rogue thing?
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
I should aim for his dick.
My dick fell off!
so as she does this, and the guy's hands go up to his jugular, because it's now just gushing blood, he's like, and he drops down to the ground, and she just watches him. And she's like, and you'll never know who I am. And she just starts walking away from the bleeding corpse, or the bleeding
He
man
says
on the
nothing. He has died. You make your way to the hideout, and you pop in and you ask about your good friend, Jean de Franco. And everyone kind of looks around and goes, it's weird, actually. He didn't. He left a while ago. He said he was coming back in an hour, and he just never returned. He's been gone for pretty much all night.
Well, this is annoying. Who's been working with DeFranco to get it for this job?
Frank DeMarco.
His brother?
Cousin.
Thrice removed. Uh,
I came from the town of Marco. He came from the town of Franco. We're neighbors. I'm too tired to make up names.
I don't she goes and hunts for DeMarco.
You hunt around, no sign of him anywhere about town. Anyone you ask, they say they either saw him leave or they saw him talking with a bald man who shaves his head, medium age, human. Looks almost like a half-drow.
Would you know who this is?
Yeah, that was the mysterious benefactor, dude.
Oh, interesting. Why would he? That was a little bit confusing. So she goes and changes into her usual leather armor. Then goes back to the tavern.
For sure. And you guys have been waiting at the tavern the whole time. You can get your full kits back set up, back into working gear.
Lojin is drunk at the bar. He's been drinking holy wine the whole time. And he looks just absolutely a wreck.
Man, you
Sweaty.
should really take better care of your body,
Little grip shows up,
Righteous suffering.
covered in blood.
Glug.
Yeah.
To our fallen brethren, Lee Trench. Trench.
Trench and big grip.
Oh yeah, were we gonna go bail out Grip? Or we're
I
gonna-
hope so. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Probably better.
Cheers, glug.
Clink, 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 clink. And then the door slams open. And it is the mysterious benefactor. And he says,
Nope. Get my shit.
Yeah.
All right.
and he walks just past you, not even acknowledging people who have not given him the information that he wants.
Lotion
And-
gives him a stink eye.
He takes one look at the shield and he goes,
What is this?
That was what was in the vault.
Just normal plain aluminum shield was what was in the vault?
I don't know.
I think it's pronounced aluminium, but yes.
Oh, that's a different element. There's no magic in this.
Wow.
It was, I swear to you, it was definitely magical.
It was glowing.
Verily, it was.
Fuck.
and he looks at the three of you and he goes,
Did any of you dickbags perform any rituals or engage with any greater powers when you were handling this thing?
Any greater powers?
What greater power? So that's not really a thing.
He makes eye contact with Lotion.
Lotion is struggling to keep his eyes straight. Lotion says,
I have spells.
I'll
I can fly.
I have spells. I'm going to fly.
he says, fuck, I wish I was on top of that. That would, I have spells. I'm going to fly.
Excellent.
mighty hunter.
Oh, you
For
got it.
everyone at home, Scott
Perfect.
just got the fly.
He. Wow. I don't know why. He got the fly. And I look at you and I go, no.
deception check.
15.
He looks at the three of you and he says,
Well, I know more about you than you know about me. The only thing you need to know about me is that you owe me an irreplaceable debt. So congratulations. The three of you work for me now.
What? No, that's
Sorry,
not.
what? No, this.
I
was-
work for the Denny Sabur, and that.
You said we got you the shield
Right.
and we were
The
good.
thing about that is I've got a treat for you. You get to clear your debt when you don't rob me of a priceless artifact's power.
We didn't rob you. We just got it.
Well, it's in you, and unless you want me to cut it out,
What's in us?
you're gonna work for me.
What's in us?
Well, it kind of sounds like you could have told us about that before. It's not really our fault.
Sounds- Well, I mean, did you not know that this thing might lose its magic on us, the
I
people who stole it? Did
Did
you
not
not?
expect you to engage in ritual with it.
No one performed a ritual.
I wasn't
Show you.
here.
Takes like an hour.
That I'm serious.
he leaves. And then two guards throw a black bag in the room and it's wrapped in tarp and it's got
Not big grip. No.
ropes tied around it. And he says,
See you tomorrow. You start on Monday.
and he closes the door and he rides off in his carriage.
Lotion kneels down and pulls back the tarp to see the face.
Jean DeFranco. Throat slit.
Oh, this isn't very good at all.
Whatever.